to the Little Yellow Dog Auction 2021. I'm Charlie Stone. We got Dave Nixon, your master of ceremonies, coming up in just a moment. We got Brock out here, ready to bid. And I think I wanted to start out and say one thing. First of all, I'll talk about the orchestra for just a minute, especially the trombone players. Isn't it nice to have a little sense of normalcy? Just for one little hour, I don't have to hear Dr. Fauci. I don't have to hear a mandate. None of you are 6 feet apart. We might be a super spreader event, but it's a super spreader of fun, joy, and good things. And thank you for coming here. Now, I don't know if you've had a chance to see the Little Yellow Dog this year, Yukon. What a piece of work. I happen to be an owner of a Goldendoodle. And I can tell you right now, and there she is, or there he is, back of the room. She's going to be coming down the center aisle. They are the most brilliant, wonderful pooches in the world. They have the brain of a poodle, brain of a golden retriever, all combined to make it a lot smarter than me. I'll tell you how bright they are. We have our Goldendoodle, we housebroke it in 4 days. She learned to come, sit, stay in 1 week. They are lovers and lovers.
Isn't Precious Noah still trying to teach you all those things?
My wife's trying to teach me how to do all that. And she's not doing too good. But it's a beautiful dog. Pet it, say hello to it. They don't shed. They're hypoallergenic. They're just a wonderful dog. And whoever 1 hour from now walks away with this dog is going to be a very, very lucky person. And here he comes, right down here. Oh, look at little baby following. Look at that dog, Mom. So what I'm going to ask you to do now, before I bring up Dave, is I'm going to ask you to take the time, dig into your wallet. You know the nice thing about the Little Yellow Dog? There are people out there with big, big pockets, and they're serious about it, and they're bidding. But you know what makes this auction really the special thing that it is that sometime in this hour, I'm going to have a mom or a dad, grandma or grandpa. They might have a little one like this right here. And they're going to say, Charlie, come over here. And I'm going to go over there, and that little one's going to hand me a $5 bill or a $10 bill. And you know, 8,000 kids are expecting us to do our job. Because this money, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Starting tomorrow, the Goodfellows are hard at work, sorting toys, packaging toys, getting toys ready for delivery. And it is Christmas, and my goodness, folks, we spent enough time moaning and crying. Let's give these kids a great Christmas, can we? Now, part of the big program today is this ensemble right over here. I know they look a little motley. I know that you see some of their pictures on post office walls, but they are very talented. And it's the All-American Concert Band. Let's hear it for them before they can begin. And I do want to give them a little plug here. It's a 67-piece band, so we have just a little module of the band, but best of the best, except for the trombone player. They're going to have a free concert tomorrow, I understand, at Epley Auditorium, 7 o'clock, Sounds of the Seasons. So if you have some time tomorrow night, really get into it, come on out and see them, all 67 pieces. Here's the gentleman. Now, first of all, I want to thank all the tail waggers. What a great group of people, along with the Goodfellows. The tail waggers since 1925, I think, have been participating in this and doing it artlessly Nobody takes any credit. Nobody does anything. They just come and do their job, give up their time, their effort, and you, the people, are what do the magic. And I thank you so sincerely for all being here today. Now, can I give a little plug for where I work? Now, I work at a place called KSCJ. We're broadcasting this right now. But if you go to, what is it, the TuneIn app? Go to the TuneIn app, and you can download the KSCJ Listen app onto your phone, and you can hear me every day with your phone. And I appreciate that, because I don't know how close to being fired I am. So, with that, I'd like to introduce, hand him a microphone right now, the icon of the podium, gentleman who's been with us.
That means old.
Old but spry. Old but spry. A gentleman that I have great regard and respect for, not only for his work with the Little Yellow Dogs, but his work in the world of broadcasting and television news, when there was television news. Dave Nixon, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Charlie. I came here to hear what you just commented about, and I came here to ask you for a job.
My general manager is right here. It's a done
I'm
deal.
one of those people who wants to work.
We could do a two-headed show. You and I.
But I am grateful to be here today in the spirit of Don Stone,
Don Stone.
the spirit of the Rudin family. Who else did we have in the former years?
Oh, boy.
The what? Oh yes, Randy Renshaw.
Yeah.
The spirits of
Absolutely.
those people in years gone by that used to, well, the stockyards crew down at
The old commission
At the
man.
exchange,
You all remember the commission man.
at the Exchange Building. And they
Find a bar, you'll find a bunch of commission men.
Yeah, and they told you about all the commission women.
And commission women.
Who owned the bar down by the stockyards where they used to get really generous?
Oh,
Rhonda, that's right. And that's what brought all the spirit to this auction, the excitement.
Absolutely.
Now, of all those spirits, who gets the credit for coming up with the idea of auctioning off a dog, a little yellow dog?
No clue.
Is there anybody here, a historian, that knows that besides George Lindblade? Don Cunningham!
Absolutely.
That's right.
You're an old commission man? Oh, cattle buyers.
Yes!
Wow. Those were the days, weren't they?
That's great. Well, that's the essence of this. It's just a terrific event, and I am sincerely grateful for being here again. First of all, I'm grateful for being here. I'm just grateful for this event that's done so much for so many children. And if we multiply 6,000 to 8,000 children a year for all the 80-some years this has been going on, look at how much money, toys, have been generated for all of those children. Now here's something else with Bruce Miller here, I have to say this, because the Sioux City Journal,
Absolutely.
all the invisible employees who are working in the warehouse right now. Yeah, perhaps you can tell us how that works. I think there are people that can.
Tell us how it works, because I know tomorrow morning it kicks in.
Well, first of all, we're back. Are we excited? We are back in the Ho Chunk Center. We missed you all last year because it was Charlie. We were hanging out together, and it was like really lonesome. So we're glad that you're all back. But what they're doing is they're getting the toys arranged for the kids. Tomorrow they'll begin pickup. And what it is there's a card that lists the age of the children, boy or girl, and then they find appropriate toys and books for those kids. And I must tell you, if you've never done this, it is a great volunteer experience, because when you see the parents come and they say, thank you so much, my children are going to have Christmas this year, it gives you a feeling like you've never felt before. So just know that everything you do is appreciated so much. And I love doing that because it's the point when we get to hear thank you, and it's sincere. It really means something. So on behalf of all of those parents, all those kids, thank you so much for all you do, and every little dollar helps. It really does. During these, if you don't mind, during these very difficult times, we've seen larger numbers of people applying for Mr. Goodfellow. And because of that, there's more need, and we don't want to tell anybody we don't have any more toys. We've run out. So that's why we want to make sure today that the dog sells for a big, big sum. And if you have and you can donate, please do, because it's going to make a very, very Merry Christmas this year. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Bruce.
And add on to it.
When you get back to the newsroom, be sure to thank everybody that's back there working.
Absolutely.
We know they're there. We know that that's what happens. And that little warehouse is where the toys are stacking up, and the children are going to be made happy. And we're going to be excited about the auction, because the best auctioneer in around.
Absolutely.
It's getting off.
But I want to add on to what Bruce said. You got to donate. And I'll tell you why. If we run a little short, the only thing left to give out to the kids are framed pictures of Joe Biden. We can't have that happen. Your turn.
I don't know what to say.
All right, Charlie, enough of this. You're not going to be that mean guy.
No, not at all.
You're going to be a nice, happy guy today. We're not going to be picking on anybody.
No.
We're not going to be talking about garbage. We're not
No.
doing any of that. We are going to be happy people who are pro everything, right?
Let's go.
I just happened to think, by the way, of what Charlie just mentioned. Did you bring a mask?
It's in my car.
Okay. I want to make you fully loaded. I want to make sure you're fully loaded.
I put vaccinated.
Oh, good.
Yeah. You know what? Go ahead. Tell everybody how great this guy is.
Here he is. This singing voice of the silos. When he gets up here, it just comes out of him. And he makes us happy because this is something that Johnny Carson did not even have. Somebody who was as good a performer as Bruce. Bruce Brock, ladies and
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Charlie. Bruce, it's always fun to share the stage with you as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this is probably the most rewarding time of every year for my wife and I and our family, and I know for thousands of families. You have all donated so generously over the years and affected so many kids and given them hope where there maybe wasn't any. And I hope that we're going to do that again today, and I believe we are. It's so nice to have everybody back here at the Ho Chunk Center. And I think without any further ado, we should get the auction underway. Is there any other announcements, Bruce, that you want to get going? All right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get the auction underway for the 2021 Little Yellow Dog Auction. And we're going to start it right where, where's Dave? Right over here. Dave March was the last year's bidder. And what was the, what would you like to open the bid? He asked me today. All right, we got $500, thank you. I now hear $1,000. $500, here, give me 1,000, here, give me 900, 1,000, and now 1,500. $1,500, now 1,500, $1,500 there, $1,500 there, 2,000, and now 2,500. Number 500, 2,020, $500 on it. $500, $500, 2,000, 2,500, and thank you. Now $3,000. At $3,000, 3,500. $4,000 on it. Before now, for 40 down, 4,250. 4,250, 4,500. And now, boy, Dave, she's a lot lower than you are. Yeah, 42 and a half, 4,500. Yeah, $500, 4,250, $545 on it. $4,500, 4,250, $4,500. If I'm paying $5,500 on it. $4,750 now, $5,000. $5,547.50. Now $5,000, someone. At $5, thank you. And now 52 and a half. $5,250. You know what I think? I know that you've introduced and enjoyed the All-American Band that plays every year and gives so generously of their time. We're going to hold the bid at $5,000. Thank you very much, and we're going to come back and take a little break, listen to a couple songs from the band, and you can make donations if you'd like. We're going to come around the top mezzanine on the second break. We're going to come around up there, and you'll all have the chance to meet Yukon. I think he's around here somewhere. Karen, here we go. And we're going to go upstairs. We'll be around there, and you can make some donations. I got a young man that's been here for a couple of years, and he's got a new cowboy hat that we're going to try to fill up with dollar bills. All right, let's give a nice round of applause for the All-American Band.
Amazing, ladies and gentlemen. You have one more? You want to do one more? Okay. We're going to do one more, and then I think we're going to bring Yukon up here and introduce you to Yukon.
Are we on? There I am. Yes, if you'd like to watch, SiouxCityJournal.com is streaming live today, so you'll be able to watch that on your phones, on your iPads, on your computers, your laptops, whatever you have. You can watch all of the fun that we're having here today with the band. It is so great to hear you guys. You don't know how much we love you. And thank
You guys
you,
are good.
thank you. It's so great. And is Bob Noller there? Bob Noller
There he
is
is.
playing. He's the king of the trombone. He's our, was it Glenn Miller who was a trombone player, or was it the Dorseys? Which one was the, Tommy Dorsey was? Okay, I bet you knew him. Didn't you know him? Oh yeah, they were friends. I knew that, right? That's what happens.
Guess who taught Tommy Dorsey?
Trombone players, we hang together, right? All right, are we gonna have another song? Let's have another song. Dave, are you ready for another song? Dave is ready, so let's have one more big song. many years, we have had a portrait of the little yellow dog. And Brenda Shaner Thielen has been doing this for many, many years. She just does it out of the kindness of her heart because she thinks they need to have a remembrance of the big day when they walked the dog.
Right.
And this year, Brenda had some health issues and didn't know if she was going to be able to do that. But she said that by doing the little things with her medications that she had, because she's been going through cancer treatments, she was able to paint the little yellow dog. And if you would, is Brenda here? Brenda, where are you? Brenda, can you just stand up? Let's give her a big round of applause. Thank you so much. This dog has more life in him than you can imagine, so thank you for sharing that with us.
Another thing I want to point out, because they do it every year, out of the kindness of their heart, Jerry and Kathy Weiner have provided
all of the
all of
poinsettias.
these poinsettias. They are, I don't know if it's poinsettia or poinsettia.
It's settia.
It's settia?
Yeah, I work in radio, so I know that.
Hey, my family were all nurserymen.
Okay, very good.
Uh,
They said it's $50. That's what they
That's
said.
right, that's what they said, it's $50. But they provided, Jerry and Kathy knew out of the goodness of their heart, from miles away, because they care about their community, and they care about Little Yellow Dog and Goodfellows. So these will be available at the end of the
At
day.
the end of the day, as their gift to you, you can take a poinsettia and take it home and remember the time you had here today.
Now,
But look,
the real star.
here comes Yukon.
Look at this
You
food.
were sleeping. You were sleeping on the Yukon.
How many, just raise your hands, if you've been up close and personal with Yukon, how many have fallen in love already? Yeah, a little girl back there. Beautiful dog.
Now, can you tell us a little bit what kind of a dog is Yukon?
Yukon is a Goldendoodle.
Goldendoodle, and how big will he get?
Oh, probably 50, 60 pounds.
So like me, right? Okay, good, very good. And then is he real fun to be around? Is he playful?
Super playful. He's been upstairs playing. So now he's in his crash mode. So he's sleeping, but yes, he loves to play.
Saying, I can hardly wait to go to a really fun home.
He's looking for that fun home so he can go ahead and start playing.
Absolutely.
Are we-
I think it's time to keep raising money.
Is it time that you better sleep a little bit because we're going to be real busy later on. But you know what, can I tell you, Bruce Brock? You look like somebody from Yellowstone, the TV series, don't you? He is ripped, right?
John Dutton.
You are Jamie Dutton. Here you go.
All right, you guys are full of something, but I can't say it here. It's a family show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a couple of wonderful, wonderful donations to kick this off. We have a nice donation from Triland Foods, and it's for $1,500. Thank you very much. Tabor Meats also has donated $1,000 as well. Holy cow, Greg. You didn't tell me about this one. Last year, if you all will remember, the Wells family also donated whatever the dogs brought at the auction. They donated $17,000 in remembrance, in honor of their father, Fred Wells, who was a longtime Yellow Dog supporter, part of our board, great guy. And this year, unbeknownst to me, Susan Wells Sargent, his daughter, has donated $10,000. Holy cow. That's the spirit. That is just wonderful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had $5,000 bid before the auction. Uh-oh, here comes the auction runner. What have you got there? I'm going to open that up in a minute. You stick around close, because we're going upstairs here in just a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have $5,000 before the auction, before the break. $5,500, $5,250, $5,500, now 7.5, $57.50, $750, $57.5, about $6,000. I'm here, $6,000 on it. $57.50 now, I'm not giving $6,000. And I'm $6,000 there, $57.5. They were all afraid I was going to come back and pick on them. They've all bid. 6,000. Thanks, Mark. And now 62 and a half. Now 62.50. You didn't get in, Pat. Yeah, now 6,500. 250. Number 1, 250. And I have 6,500 there. 250. And then 2 not here. I have 250. I have 250. And now 6,500. Mark 6,500. And now 750. And now 7,900. We're out way back. $6,750 on it. And that's up here. $750 there. 6,500. And now 750. Down $6,750 on it. And now 7.5. And now $7,000. And now $7,000. And $7,000. Now 7,250. And now 7,250. How about 7,100? You want to try that? 7,100. You know what kind of one? 7,100, 200, 7,100, now 72. To 71, 72. You're way too relaxed. Take your foot off that chair and sit up and pay attention. 72. Now 3. You don't give them $30. What do you think I hear? 7,300. And now $300. Down 4. 74. And now $400. Don't be trying to intimidate the other bidders. 783. 74. And now $500 coming out of 500, 7,400, 500. Then I didn't 5, now 600. I didn't forget about you, Mark. 7,600, 700. And 7,600, $7,700. 7,600, 7,700. And 700, Andy Gillespie. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll throw in a big disposable razor with that dog. 77, 78, 7,800, 79, Eddie, 7,900, 8,000. $8,000 on it. $8,000 there. $8,900, $8,000. $8,000. $8,000. Now we $8,000. $8,900 on it. $7,900. And now $8,000. Here, $7,900 there. No, hey. All right, $7,900. And what $8,000? $8,000. $8,000. Pat, $7,900. $8,000. $8,000. At $8,000 to $7,800. Now 81. $8,000. $8,100. Now 2. $8,100 on it. At 81, now 2. And now $100. $200. Pete. He's scratching your nose about now. But wife just grabbed his arm and put your sword off. 81, 8,200. You know what I want here? Dan, how are you? $8,200. How are you? You're looking beautiful. 81, 82. You know what we're going to do? We're going to let the All-American Band spruce this crowd up again and get everybody excited. And we'll take another break, and then we're going to come up around the top. We're going to do that. And Bear, if you want to come down, Bear, come down here, buddy. And then we'll come right back up. Thank you.
Great job, Bruce.
Wonderful, thank you so much. Dan Moore from the City Council is right in the front here.
Right, Dan.
And, you know, Dan, I think it would be great to have an official city dog. We could do the little yellow
Right.
dog could be the official city dog.
And on Monday, you go ahead and buy it today, and then on Monday at the council meeting, just tell them what you did.
Is it unanimous? I think it's unanimous. The little yellow dog is going to be the official dog of Sioux City.
There you go. And you guys can rotate taking him home at night,
Or walking him.
or walking him.
And then they'll change their tune about picking up after their dog, I bet, if they have to buy into all of this.
I think you're right, yeah.
Right? You know, people always ask me, what is this event like? And I said, you have to really turn the clock back. Because it's like 1955, 1965. It is the spirit of Christmas. And it's what our ancestors enjoyed doing because it was a way of giving back in a large setting.
And let me tell you, to add on to that, Bruce, when I was growing up as a kid in this town, I listened to this broadcast on KSEJ, and Don Stone, the great Don Stone.
Remember Don Stone? This is Don Stone. Coming
Do I
to you
remember?
live.
Everybody thinks he's my dad, but and if, you know, in reality, he wasn't my dad, but he really was my dad.
Well, he's your philosophical.
Yeah, exactly. But I remember listening to this on a Saturday as a young kid at North Junior or Central High, and I thought to myself, that is like Hollywood. There's so many nice people there, and it's like the red carpet, and there's music, and dollars are flowing, and everybody's having a good time. I thought it was Hollywood.
It was. It was.
And it still is. But I get a chance to be here.
Well, yeah. So it's left over.
Right? Still
But
good.
Dave, tell us what you remember about the early days.
John Stone, 12 noon. My dad worked in the yard, so we had to listen. And then it got to be exciting.
It was. It is. We are at what, Bruce? We're at what? 8,100. Bruce, are you ready to go back to work? And you've got a helper.
I am ready, and I do have a helper, a pretty special helper, that is here, has been here for the last, what, 4 or 5 years, when he was about this tall. We came up, and we're going to do it again right now, and we're going to go around so that everybody up there can meet Yukon. Bear, who just got a new cowboy hat, the bigger ours,
You got a bigger one for it.
is going to have that hat upside down, and you can put all of your change, your dollar bills, whatever you want to put in there, checks, and we're going to introduce you to Yukon right now. We're going to come up, and so if the All-American Band wants to play one more song while we're going up, we're going to go up there. Carrie, are you ready with Yukon? All right, let's go up the stairs. All right. Can you play one more song for us? Thank you very much. All right, Bear, let's get up here, buddy.
Transition music.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we make our way around up here, we want to thank everyone for all the generosity and the love that you shared, not only today, but all throughout the history of the Little Yellow Dog, and the thousands and thousands and thousands of kids that you affected their lives in such a positive way. Merry Christmas, you guys. Here's Yukon. Hey, thank you very much, guys. I like those glasses, buddy. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. Stay right up here. Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas. Look, you want to pet Yukon? Here, you shouldn't have to like to pet Yukon. You know, I noticed that little girl over there with the curly blonde hair. I couldn't tell who was curly or blonde. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, get your puppy fix. All right, thanks, girls. Merry Christmas. Yes. Thank you for all your help upstairs, too. Yeah. All right, let's go on around here. Yeah. Well, we'll get over here. Well, your hat's getting pretty full there. Whoa, thank you, sir. Merry Christmas. Here. All right. Here, Bear. We'll get over here in the corner where we're going. Oh, thank you. Merry Christmas. That's awesome. Thanks a bunch. Merry Christmas, guys. Thanks for the generosity. All right. You know what, Bear? I think it's time that we get rid of some of that, because that's got to be getting pretty heavy, isn't it? Is there anybody down there, Steve? Anybody that wants to watch it rain all that money? Wow, look at all the generosity. We've got a lot of tail waggers that'll pick that money up, believe me. If not, there'll be a few wives come around. Here, Barry, let's continue on down the road here and see if we can fill it up again, shall we? Yeah. Here, bud. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas, you guys. Thanks. Oh, thanks, ma'am. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Uh-oh. You know these guys, Bear? Merry Christmas. Cody, Merry Christmas, my friend. Levi, thanks for loaning me Bear for a few minutes. He's doing a good job. Hello, Jane. Merry Christmas. All right, Bear, let's make our way back. Merry Christmas, you guys. All right, let's make our way back down here. And, well, yeah, that's right, they can bring it. What do you do with it? Do you just bring it down here? These guys when we get down here. Good job, buddy.
Hey, turn me on here. We gotta give a big round of applause for Bear. He's up there working. Working. How you doing, Jerry? How you doing, buddy? Now we know why I find the size 3 size is larger.
Thank you, folks. All right, buddy, just go right over here and turn it over to who's ever in charge of the money. At home, it's your grandma. All right. Well, while we were up there, look at this. We got a couple of more donations. And, oh gosh, how about that? You're clear now.
Bear wants to thank that.
That is, you guys and gals are so generous. It is almost like a golden record. Thanking you, but I don't know if we can over-thank you for all that you did. And I know there are 8,000 or 10,000 kids out there that are going to benefit, and you will forever change their lives. And that's so important all these years.
All right, they're opening an envelope now. This could be good, right?
Good or good?
Can I tell you something about people at Siouxland? I share this all the time when I talk. People of Siouxland are the most generous people I have ever met. And I think at times when we are the lowest, they are there to lift us up. And when we really want to celebrate something, they're there to celebrate it. So on behalf of all of those who have watched and waited and asked, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, are we getting some big check here, Bruce?
You know, we have gotten quite a few awfully nice checks from Tim and Laura Schmidt. Here's one
Thank
for
you.
$250. Thank you very much. From Maureen Huff, we have a $100 check. Thank you. From Robert Shuey and Mary, we have a $100 check. And then we have from the envelope, this was like a Karnak moment for Johnny Carson. Most of you aren't old enough.
Sioux City Little Yellow Dog.
This is another absolutely awesome donation. We talked about Fred Wells and his family, and I think that last year's tribute was very fitting as he passed. This year, it shows what, when we do things the right way, and we teach our kids the right way, and we instill the values that are lasting in them, what carries on into the future. We didn't know this was coming either. It was in the sealed envelope. Here is a check from Greg and Pam Wells, the daughter, or the son of Fred Wells. Another $10,000.
Oh, wow! You know, somewhere Fred is smiling and saying, I taught those kids right.
And you know something else? Somewhere, not in the too distant future, there's going to be 10,000 kids that haven't smiled maybe for a long time that will be smiling as well because of that generosity and the Wells legacy. That is just awesome. And this one,
Bear, you've been
this
working
one is
overtime.
from Terry Brock, not me. For $1,000. Thanks,
All
Ruby.
right.
I didn't know that.
That is, you are good.
Yes,
Can
we'll
I
go
sign
to
up
our
for
next
next year? Will you come back next year?
Thanks,
Yes,
Bear.
we've got a yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ron, are you ready to come up here? We've got some things that are part of the Little Yellow Dog tradition that are something that we look forward to every year. As Charlie and Dave and Bruce have alluded to, we have alluded to is the fact that this takes hundreds of volunteers. From the Goodfellow tail waggers who go out and solicit donations all year long. In fact, it's not even a hard job. I know they work hard, but there are so many donors who absolutely give every year and who have taken the forefront in leading this great organization. All the Yellow Dog members, nobody gets paid. Everybody is up here for the goodness of, to give from the goodness of their heart. Every year we like to recognize someone who has been here for a long time and give the Lifetime Service Award. And this year, we are honored and lucky enough to have two. This first one, you probably recognize him. He's been the master of ceremonies for the Little Yellow Dog Auction since the early days of this century.
Oh my God, Dave. I think it's you.
Hey,
Sorry.
this is a secret.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Dave, I was spilling the beans.
He also may be the only person that was the lead anchor for KCAU and KTIV in Sioux City. I remember when he came back to town in a limousine, myself. He went on to serve as president of the Monroe County Community College in Monroe, Michigan, and he would come back to Sioux City from Michigan every year for the auction. He's now retired and serves as a lay minister for the Trinity Episcopal Church in his hometown of Emmitsburg, Iowa. Would you please welcome our recipient for the Lifetime Service Award, Dave Nixon.
First, I was so excited because I thought you were going to resurrect Don Stone. And I knew that with some truth. He was great. was the first one that came to me and asked if I'd be interested in helping out. And I said, I was so afraid and scared of this. But when we got involved with being able to share all the good news to all those children, and the memory that I share with all of you is if you ever have time to go to the warehouse that the Sioux City Journal uses to store the toys on the day they start passing them out. That's the reward. Thank you very much. Thank you, Little Yellow Dog. I love it. And I'm looking forward to more years.
Congratulations. We're honored to have you.
I'm going to tell you right now, for me personally, it couldn't have been more deserving than this gentleman right here.
All right. Yeah, standing ovation. Just like
Standing ovation.
on the limousine. Our next recipient, and we're so fortunate to have two this year, is one of the longest serving board members from the Little Yellow Dog Auction Club. He's a lifelong Sioux City resident, graduated from Helen High School, and went on to graduate with honors from Creighton University's School of Law. He had a great career as the legal counsel for Great West Casualty Company, one of the largest insurers of trunk companies in the United States. Please welcome our second recipient and great volunteer, Mr. Pat Kiel.
Yeah. Come on. There you are. Come on.
Another honor so richly deserved. Okay, you're never short for words, until now maybe.
Well, I am completely surprised. So thank you all, and I don't want to take any more time than, because we got a dog to sell yet. So that's the important thing here. But thank you so much, I appreciate it.
Richly deserved. Round of applause. Yeah, he's right. You're right. We got to sell a dog. And the best person to sell that dog is coming right here.
All right, congratulations, you two. Very well deserved. Ladies and gentlemen, we've only got about 10 minutes of airtime left, and I've probably got hours of airtime, but I thought I'd say that before you guys did, Dan. It's good to see you, by the way, without Secret Service, Dan. Dan Moore a lot of times has Secret Service. Just kidding. Before the break, we have $8,100 offered, and we're going to go right through this at $8,200. $8,200. Now seven. $8,700. Now $8,800. $9,000 at 91 at 9,001. We're up at 9,000, 9,100. Here, no one, 9,091 here, $9,100 at 9,000, $9,100 there. Give me one number, $9,000, 9,100. Here. $9,100, $9,100, now two. Nothing out of $9,200, $300, $9,200 here, now three. Now get one three. Nothing out of $300 here, now $300, $92.93. And now four. $9,400, four out of five. $500, $95, $96, and $97. $9,700, and now seven, now $9,800, $9,900, $9,900, $10,000, and now 10,100. Now two. Now two. $10,100 there, $200. 10, now 3. A 10, 2, now 3. Nothing out of a 10, 2, now 3. 300, 4. A 10, 3, 10, 4. Out of a 4, 400, 10,300, 10,400. 400, 10,300, 400, 10,300, 10,400. A 10, 4. Now 4. 4, Pat, you're out. 10, 4. Now 5. 500, out of a 500, 400, 500, 10,400, 500, 500, 500. In $500. 10, 4, 10, 5. Down to 500, 10,400, 500, 10,400, 5. At 500, at $500, 500. Down to 500, 10,400, 5. Outweigh the back. 10, 4, 10, 5. In 500, 10, 4 here. 500, 500, 500, 10, 4, 5. Well, I'm going to give you a second to think about it while we hear one more song or two, a couple more songs if you like, from the All-American Band. We're going to come back and we're going to sell the 2021 Little Yellow Dog. We'll hold it at 10,400. Real quick, just so, before they start their next tune, Paul, Eric Johnson, Patrice Johnson, $100, thank you. Jower Farm Partnership, $100, thank you. The Robert J. Henderson Living Trust, Jane and Bob, $300, thank you. Thank you, Maestro.
Weren't they a wonderful Myron, Florida, as a band. It's so good to have you here now.
Somebody turn off the bubble machine.
We are turning it down, but you have a few more for
Yeah,
us
we got a
here.
couple more, then we gotta get going because we're running out of time quickly. From the Lane, let me see here, James and Lane and family, $250, thank you. James Levy and his family, $1,000. So thank you. Now let's get
All right,
back
are
here.
we ready? I think we're ready. I'm hoping everyone else is ready. Mr. Hoots, thank you very much for a $40 donation as well. All right, we have a $50 donation from Anthony Moose, I believe it is. $100 from David and Mary Heck in memory of Elliot Woolridge, a longtime Little Yellow Dog supporter. And $100 from Mark Nixon. And $100 from Dick Jorstad. $100 from John and Shannon Jorstad. And $50 from John Glaza. Thank you very much from Pierce Street Laundry. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to take any more breaks. We are coming to what we have all waited for, and that is the moment we find out who the Little Yellow Dog Fire for 2001 is and what Little Yukon is going to bring. All right, we have 10,400 before the auction was over break, and now 10,500. Here, now 500, 500, 500, now 750, and now 750, now getting 700, 1,000, now 1,100, 11,000, 11,000, now 11,500, 11,500, now 11,500, 11,500, and now $12,000 into 12,500, the 12 here, you find them down, time's running out at 12,500. $500, $12,500, $12,500, now 15,000. $13,000. That's not much if you count how many licks you're going to get. 12,500. $13,000. The 13, now 13, the $13,000, 12,500, and now $13,000. Now 13,000 there, 13,000. 12,500, 13, now 13,500. 13,500, and now $500, 500, and now 14. 14, now 5. The $14,500, the 500, 14,500, 14,500. Now $500. I wish I had one for both of you, and you're making a lot of kids very happy. But I'm going to only have 1 minute. 14 over here, 14,500. And now 14,500. And now $15,000. 15, now 15,500. The 15. That's right. Let's give them some encouragement. 15,500. Yellow Dog encouragement. 15,500. And now 16,000. 16,500. 16,500. And you wouldn't know they're not buying 16,500. 16,500. I got an idea, Andy. I don't know if he's going to go to 17, so instead of you going 16,500, 17, 17,500, I'm going to try to save you 500. That's just $17,000 even. 17,000. 17. 16,000, 17, now 18. I don't mind it. 19, 19. But $18,000 there. $19,000. I got an idea where we might be heading, and it would be a wonderful headline in the morning. 18, now 19. $19,000, $19,000, $19,000, $18,500, Andy. 18,500. If I'm one more time, we're going to go here now to 18,500, now 500, 18,500. At 18,500, now 500, 18,500. And now $500, $500, $18,500, I'm giving $500, 18,500, 18,500. Anyone else? $18,500. 85. I'm way in the back at 18,000. 18,500. At 18,500. Would you save me? I'm not used to working this hard. I've got a wonderful idea. Would you be kind enough to offer $20,000? I can see the headlines tomorrow. Yukon brings $20,000 from one of the most generous guys in the whole wide world. $20,000. Here, 20. 20,000. 19.5 or 19? How about that? Maybe we'll get there. 19, 18.5. $19,000. $19,000 in 19, no, $19,000 in 19, 18.5, 19,000. They're thinking real serious. 18.5, $19,000 in 19, how about if I loan you 500 reasonable? 18.5, $19,000. 19, here now, 18.5, 19,000. Thanks for the help, fellas. Appreciate it. You've been awfully good bidders, and it's been very nice working with you. 18.5, anyone else? $19,000. In 19, now 18.5 or 19, or 18.5 or $19,000 in 19 and $19,000. Ladies and gentlemen, Yukon just sold for $18,500. And thank you very much. Sir, thank you for your participation and your help. You put it down the watching. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless all of you. Have a Merry Christmas. And I know that 10,000 kids are going to have a Merry Christmas as well. Thank you for being here. Don't forget your poinsettia. Andy back there, can you hear me? I know you're being congratulated. But I want to tell everybody, I've known Andy Galinsky a long time, and for him to do this is just wonderful. So, Andy, congratulations, man. Have a wonderful holiday. Thank you, and thank you, Ho Chunk Center, for welcoming us.